I get a lot of questions about when everybody joined the Cullens, like the timeline where they all came to the family, so let's talk about it. Carlisle was first, and he was turned in 1663, so he was alone for a very long time, until he came across Edward dying of Spanish influenza in 1918. So Edward is the first vampire that he changes. Esme is next. Only 2 years later, in 1921, Carlisle and Edward find Esme, and she joins the family as Carlisle's wife and Edward's mother figure. Carlisle turns Rosalie next in the year 1933. We know that she is not happy about being a vampire, and he originally changes her because he thinks that she'll be a good companion for Edward. That does not pan out. 2 years later, in 1935, Rosalie comes across Emmett on a hunt. He's been attacked by a bear. She wants to save him. She doesn't think she could do it herself, so she carries his body back to Carlisle, who changes Emmett. Now, while all this is going on with Rosalie and Emmett, Alice and Jasper are out there. They're vampires already. They're just not with the family. Alice is turned in 1920. Jasper is turned in 1863. Now, when Alice is turned in 1920 and she's turned by a friendly vampire who's trying to actually save her from James, she has a vision. The first thing that she sees when she wakes up is Jasper. She waits 28 years for Jasper to be ready for her, and then meets him in a diner in Philadelphia in 1948. Jasper at this point had left the Southern armies, but was still really depressed and killing human beings. And Alice is like, hey, you've been keeping me waiting for a long time. I've seen this great family, the Cullens. We're supposed to join them. They live a great lifestyle. Let's do it. So the two of them show up on the Cullens' doorstep in 1950 and scare them, honestly. Emmett and Edward were out for a hunt. Jasper shows up with all these scars all over him, and Alice shows up, knows them all by name, and is like, what room can I have? And when Edward gets home, all of his stuff has been moved in the garage, and Alice has moved into his